Hey guys, it's Ilya here, and this time I'm not talking about lights, although we're going to see the battle which demonstrates the failure of the matchmaker, which I think is likely to be fixed soon, but I'm going to talk about the changes to the Batchat that Wargaming are planning when they rework it into HD quality soon. So yes, the first news is that the most popular tier 10 medium Batchat is finally getting HD model, and it's so great, if you care of course, but there is a very huge but. The thing is that current Batchat has 3 guns to choose from, well, formally, because everyone plays of course with the top 105mm gun with 5 shells, 390 damage each. The thing is that after reworking Batchat into HD quality, all these 3 guns are going to be removed and there will be only 1 gun to play with, and that's not the current 105mm. It's only super test, I want to underline it. There is a chance that this will not hit the live server, which I secretly hope, but as far as I know, the Batchat in HD doesn't even have 105mm gun modeled. Instead it will have 100mm gun. Kinda 5mm of caliber difference, who cares, but the guns are very different. As Wargaming stated, they want to remove a chance for Batchat to kill an entire MT10 with 1 magazine and make more difference between Heavy's magazines and Batchat's magazine. And this led to the changes I want to show you. First of all, the alpha damage will be reduced from 390 to just 300, which is the smallest alpha on tier 10 including lights. T100 LT also has 300, and no other tank has that little. On the other hand, the magazine will be increased from 5 to 6 shells, which will reduce the cost of a mistake. So the old magazine had 1950 average damage per magazine, and the new one will have 1800. You know, every Batchat player had a situation like, oh hell, I missed, I'm in deep shit. This extra shell in the magazine is supposed to reduce the frequency of such situations. Also, the reload within the magazine was reduced from 2.73 to 2.4. The accuracy is improved a little, and so is the aiming time, and the gun handling too. But that's not everything. The main rounds will be not APCR like now, but usual armor piercing with 252 penetration, which is not such a great problem on its own. You know, the AP have more normalization, but the shell velocity will drop from 1,500 to just 1,000. For comparison, KV2 high explosive has almost 900 meters per second shell velocity, so it's really slow. The cold rounds will be APCR, current are heat, and they will be APCR with only 278 penetration, which is ridiculous. The difference of penetration is so little, and the only reason to use cold is pretty much shell velocity, because APCR are always quicker. And by the way, the DPM will be kept on the same level, so the full reload of the magazine will be slightly quicker than of the current 105mm gun. So yeah, there are like pros and cons here and there. And yeah, this gun somehow, the new gun, somehow reminds the gun of MX 5100. And the gun of 5100 is currently also the second top gun of Batchat. Well, and if you load gold in it, it will be kinda similar to the gun they are going to give Batchat. So, personally, I think these changes are ridiculous, and I'll try to explain why. First of all, MX 13105 French tier 10 light will have greater alpha damage than top medium of the same nation, which sounds strange to say the least. Second of all, this nerf is not really justified at all. Excuse me, there is TVP standing next to Batchat, which is much more toxic, which pours in 1000 damage in 3 seconds, and it won't miss with its good accuracy and gun handling. TVP rips you apart before you even turn your turret at it, but they decided to nerf the most popular MT10, which is extremely hard to use, and on average it doesn't show any great results. Those who play Batchat know how the unloading happens. Out of 5 shots, if you even have a chance to unload 5 times, you have to be very lucky. 1 is missed, and 1 is just critical hit. And let me remind you that unloading in Batchat takes 11 seconds, so you get a pair of penetrations too. And that's not even the worst case. So if you see what average players do in Batchat, you won't see anything interesting there. I don't remember if I have seen Batchat taking out an entire full HP tier 10 medium, it's a super exceptional case. The new Batchat will be unloading the magazine the whole 12 seconds after the first shot, while the old Batchat needed 11 seconds to unload full magazine, with more damage in it. Oh yeah, TVP is giggling with its 4.5 seconds for 1300 damage unload and the total reload of 25 seconds. So the overall nerf of Batchat reduces damage per shot and per magazine, makes unloading slower, kills shell velocity, which means that you can forget about sniping even though the accuracy is slightly improved, and the gun handling is improved pretty well. And either gold rounds will be totally useless for most players, because their penetration advantage is not that big, or Unicums will play full gold purely for shell velocity, not even for penetration, and Batchat will have big trouble penetrating super heavies. Again, who needed those changes? Why did someone need to change the most popular tier 10 medium so much? Was it a problem of the game? Well, it's there for 4 years or how many? 5 years? And it has never been a problem. It was there without changes and everything was just fine. It was and still is for now extremely skill dependent and hard to use tank. And I really hope that maybe they will make 2 guns for Batchat to choose from, the current top gun and this new gun. Then yes, it's fine. You know, it's always good to have choice, because if we lose current 105mm Batchat gun, we will lose unique Batchat gameplay, we will lose one more iconic tank of the game. Somewhere there cry T-52, KV-1S, MX, ELC, VK-2801, Chaffee, Bulldog, and even though these tanks, apart from T-52, are currently in the game, they are mere shadows of what they were at some point, and I don't want to have another ghost tank in the game, which will be simply a reminder of what it was. Yes, it will be playable, but it won't be that Batchat. Wargaming, you're nerfing the wrong guy. Please, let's not forget that it's only super test though. It's not coming to the live server yet, but we should brace ourselves and probably we should let Wargaming know that they're doing something wrong. So guys, if you agree with me, please share this video around and support me with like. Leave your opinion about this situation in the comments, and see you soon in the next videos.